Hey, Vic King here from Strong Sites. I am talking today about Studio Mesa's Squarespace templates. I've used them on client projects and honestly, they're great. Quietly powerful, elegant, understated, and they just work. Aaron Rolston, the guy who builds them, keeps the custom CSS and code hosted remotely and updated, which means less maintenance for me. So I'm going to walk through some of what I appreciate about them. But before I go any further, I actually have a discount code that Aaron hooked me up with for you. StrongSites10 to get 10% off if you're thinking about grabbing one of these templates. All right, so let's get into it. Studio Mesa delivers premium Squarespace 7.1 Fluid Engine templates. These are thoughtfully crafted, no fluff. I've bought and used 4 of them now. So let's see which ones. I have used Kintsugi, Learnable, Opponent, and Parable. I think that's enough to say that I can vouch for the quality of Aaron's work across the board. It's good stuff. So if you buy one, it's an unlimited license. Buy once and build as many client websites as you want. I love that. That's the same license that I offer on my templates. Instant delivery. Start designing your site right away. As soon as you buy it, you get an email with an invite link to your copy of the template. And that's the same process I use with mine. Lifetime email support. So even after handing off to a client, Aaron's still got your back. Remote code delivery. The template's custom CSS is hosted remotely, so updates can roll out automatically. When Squarespace changes something that breaks Aaron's custom code, he has the ability just to update his code where it's hosted on, I think, Cloudflare's workers.dev, and then pushes out to all the sites. And he's got great documentation for his templates. There's a solid library of template docs to walk you through setup and advanced features. So, you can self-host the template CSS if you want. He's got some fun customizations to blogs, like his own blog category filtering. The way he has his CSS set up, he's got a global radius setting that affects the radius of a lot of different elements. So if you want to sharpen things up instead of the rounded corners, you can just change it in one place. It's great. And all of Aaron's designs have been updated to Squarespace Fluid Engine. The first template I got from him was 7.0. He did some things with overlapping sections and partial background images that were really clever and only really necessary within 7.0, because once Fluid Engine got mature enough, you could accomplish all those things and more on Fluid Engine. So he's since rebuilt even his oldest templates in Fluid Engine, which is great. The 4 that I've bought that I've used, you've got Parable, which is like a 15-page template designed for small businesses. It's kind of florist styled, but obviously you replace the content and you can make it whatever you want. Super clean, sort of a soft green palette. Looks great with like natural stuff. Opponent was one he designed like for creative agencies. The demo content is for a video agency specifically. It's structured for storytelling and portfolios. It's high impact without shouting. Again, like a lot of his stuff, understated. Learnable is a robust 30-page template for course creators and others. I mean, it's really, his stuff isn't too industry specific. Obviously, if he has one in your specific industry, that means less modification. But they're also made to be general enough they really can be adapted for all kinds of things. And then Kintsugi, which may be my favorite of the ones I've used of his. It's a 30-page design geared towards service-focused businesses. Yeah, it's lovely. Again, very clean, tasteful. For the most part, he uses site-style colors in the different elements, so there's not a whole lot of color customizing you have to do ex post facto. A lot of time saved. Like, this is why I make templates, this is why I buy templates, right? From start to launch, I'm saving 10 plus hours per project, thanks to the ready-built layouts and good documentation. And Aaron's remote CSS setup means that when Squarespace changes something that breaks Aaron's custom code, he can update it on his end and all the live sites are fixed automatically. So who's this for? Obviously, designers like me who want to jumpstart a project, and also service providers, course creators, agencies, small businesses. even churches. He's got a church template and it looks great. Although I will say that in my experience, Squarespace isn't the best platform for a church website. If you want to manage events on your website, Squarespace still doesn't have recurring events in the calendar, and most churches live and die by recurring events. So if you're going to get a template from Studio Mesa or from me, Strong Sites, or from anywhere, the general guidance is pick the template closest to your brand directions. That'll save you a lot of customization time. And always, always duplicate your site before you make major tweaks. When you get your copy of a template, make a duplicate in your Squarespace dashboard before you actually build it out. Squarespace doesn't autosave backups. You can't revert a Squarespace site. The closest you can do is save sections and then reapply those saved sections. Or you could duplicate a page and then edit one version of the page and keep the original version of the page. If you're a Squarespace Circle member, you can save sections to your account instead of just to a site. So you can save sections from one site and pop them in on another. And of course, squarewebsites.org has a browser plugin that enables you to duplicate pages across sites. But those are all advanced features. The best move is to back up your site as soon as you get your copy of the template. One thing that Aaron doesn't offer for his templates that I do is done for you setup. That's like when you buy a template, having someone else build out the template with your content. I like Aaron's templates so much and I'm familiar enough with them that I'm willing to offer my done for you service for Studio Mesa templates as well. Meaning if you're buying one of Aaron's templates and need help building it out with your content, you can hire me to do that. Just reach out via the contact page on my website if you're interested. So that's my take on Studio Mesa's Squarespace templates. They're solid. What is it they say about movies on Rotten Tomatoes? Certified rotten? I guess the Strong Sites version would be certified strong. So just a reminder, use code StrongSites10 to get 10% off one of Studio Mesa's templates. Link in the description below. Happy building.